In every corner of India, there are young dreams waiting for a chance. This is the story of the Swavalamban Avam Swabhimaan Foundation and the youth whose lives it is transforming. SAS Foundation is a non-profit, non-governmental organization registered under NGO DAPAN and CSR 1, certified, tax-exempt under Sections 12, A and 80G. Its work spans 4 pillars: education, health, environment and community development. Each one a building block for a stronger, self-reliant youth. Its vision: to be a movement that empowers India's youth toward employment and self-employment through value-integrated education and corporate grooming. Its mission: to bridge the gap for youth with limited access to guidance and opportunity. Building a learning environment where every young person can discover the potential within. The Foundation's work is aligned with 13 of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, from quality education and good health to reduced inequalities and climate action. And the numbers tell their own story. 1,34,496 lives touched and counting, across education, environment, community development and health. Let's begin with education, bridging the gap between academia and industry. This year alone, SAS Foundation's education initiatives touched over 18,800 lives. From a hands-on cybersecurity awareness internship for students across Delhi NCR, to a Python and data analytics internship that had young interns learning real-world machine learning. The Foundation is building future-ready skills. Faculty development programs at Indira Gandhi University in Rohtak and a collaboration with NCERT to train teachers in AI tools are extending that impact into classrooms across the country. But the heart of the education pillar is books. Across government schools in Shabad, Dwarka, Chawla and Samalka, from Sarvodaya Vidyalayas to special needs schools, volunteers placed storybooks of India's great heroes into thousands of young hands. Books were distributed at over a dozen schools from GCSSS Sector 22 and Sector 6 to RPVV Sector 5 and Mata Sundri College for Women, igniting young minds and building the confidence that turns dreams into direction, one book, one classroom, one child at a time. Next, environment. Building a brighter, greener and more sustainable future. In this financial year, these initiatives touched over 4,000 lives and recovered nearly 4 tons of e-waste. 25 e-waste collection drives across 6 cities, from Sector 76 and Sector 82 in Faridabad to Dwarka, Vikaspuri and Bengaluru's Brookfield and MJR Gulmoha, recovered nearly 4,000 kilograms of electronic waste, with volunteers from Tata Consultancy Services and VST Tillers Tractors, alongside recycling partner Atero. At schools like NKB School Dwarka, students didn't just recycle, they learned why it matters, turning 16 kilograms collected into 2,000 minds ignited. Beyond e-waste, a Green Champions internship, plastic waste collection drives, and tree planting at NSUT, and for Teachers' Day, added 20 plants and 20 promises toward a greener tomorrow, led entirely by youth volunteers. Then community development, preserving culture and fostering brotherhood. This year, these initiatives reached over 12,000 lives across Delhi NCR. From renovating and celebrating at the Shiv Mandir in Palam, through Janmashtami and Ganesh Chaturthi, to a Ramayan Shobha Yatra, across 37 societies in Dwarka, reaching 4,000 devotees, and a city-wide painting competition for young artists, SAS Foundation kept culture and community at the center of its work, including Siva for the Bhagavad Katha, where every meal served carried the spirit of service forward. Winter clothes and warm blankets reached families in R.K. Puram. At Republic Day, Vasant Panchami, Makar Sankranti, and Jaya Ekadashi. Ration went out to the blind hostel, and new clothes were distributed at Don Bosco Ashalayam, the Rashtraya Blind Hostel and Training Center, Snehalaya, Bal Seva Sansthan, and MCD schools in Chatapur. many in partnership with volunteers from lovely Professional University and Citibank, New York. And through the Foundation President's Golden Jubilee celebrations, that same spirit of giving was carried personally, city to city, doorstep to doorstep. Grocery and Bandara donations at Dada Dev Mandir, Hindu Samilan, and during Kartik Maas fed thousands more. Proof that compassion at scale is simply consistency, repeated. And finally, health, bringing the youth out. A smaller pillar in numbers but no smaller in impact. SAS Foundation sponsored boxing equipment through Project Hope and celebrated young athletes selected for the Haryana State Boxing Championship and the Sub-Junior Championship, some walking away with gold. Expert panel discussions brought awareness on breastfeeding and on the preventive role of physiotherapy in holistic health, while the 21-day Move and Mind Reset Challenge asked a simple question: can small steps transform lives? And through Project Sustain a Bite, new clothes and ration reached families in need, turning compassion into capability, one bite at a time. Education, health, environment, community. 4 pillars, 1 mission, empowering youth's dreams. 1,34,496 lives touched and counting. Join SAS Foundation in building a self-reliant generation. Thank you.